there's a lot of people that you're gonna know, but a lot of those people are like on a surface level, right? It doesn't mean you have to like officially cut off anyone, but like you said, at some points it's like they were a part of my life at this period, right? And I thank them for that. They were a good acquaintance or whatever. And I appreciated their times. I wish them well. But that's it, right? Like we have different life paths, like we have different like goals. We have completely different crowds, and sometimes it's best to just leave it at that. Like no hard feelings. You run into them somewhere, maybe you can pick up where you left off or whatever, right? But there's just a certain point where you're like, yeah, I'm just watering a dead plant, or you get what I'm saying? Like,
That's the way
I
to
don't know.
put it.
Yeah, it's kind of sad though. Like, I it sucks because you're like, dude, like, I really was with this guy for so many hours a day. Like I say in college, you'll be with someone for a long time, just like chilling. But then it's like I'm not saying think about that like while you're like with that person. Oh, this guy might not even be in my life like a few months from now. Don't do that. But like just like keep a like to avoid like like some sort of like sadness or like heartbreak, or where you expect like people. I feel like it hits like people who transition from high school to college more, where you reach out to some like your high school friends, and your high school friends you saw more honestly because y'all are just all like put in like a much smaller like vicinity, right? So it's much easier to see them. But even with my high school friends, like who I saw a lot, a decent amount of them, I was like I still see them on social media, but I that's it, right? Like I'm not. There's no point I feel for me to just be like, hey, like it's been like what 4 years, like you want to do something, like I wish them well, and that's kind of what it is, and that's how I see it. I hope that kind of makes sense, or you see my perspective.
Yeah, I do. That's a very interesting perspective, man.